Hi, my name is Caitlin Maddra, and I am a medical student at Virginia Commonwealth University School of Medicine. Today I am going to discuss our study entitled Bladder Perimeter Measurements for Improved Overactive Bladder Phenotyping, an Ultrasound Repeatability Study in Healthy Controls. I have no financial disclosures. Our study was funded by the following sources listed here. Our study originated from multiple recent studies that have highlighted the potential value in using non-invasive ultrasound imaging for the analysis of overactive bladder, specifically studies that have quantified bladder shape and its association with OAB. For example, one group found a correlation between deviations from sphericity and non-voiding bladder contractions using a method they developed using 2D ultrasound images. Another study found that bladder shape parameters in 5 of 11 OAB participants were outliers when compared to a group of age and BMI matched women without OAB. So in order for bladder shape phenotyping in OAB to be clinically relevant, these measurements must be sufficiently repeatable. As such, the objective of our study was to assess the repeatability of bladder shape parameters derived from ultrasound images from multiple fills and multiple visits. In our study, we recruited healthy individuals based on them answering never to how often do you rush to the toilet on a validated ICIQ OAB questionnaire. Participants completed an oral hydration study that included 2 visits approximately 2 weeks apart, each with 2 consecutive bladder fill empty cycles, making a total of 4 fills per participant. During the bladder fill cycles, 3D abdominal ultrasound images were recorded every 5 minutes and analyzed using GE's 4D View software. As you can see in this image, bladder perimeters were manually traced in 6 cross-sectional planes, each 30 degrees apart, and the transverse, sagittal, and coronal perimeters were recorded. The measurements were then interpolated to obtain standard bladder volumes of 200, 300, and 400 milliliters. The interclass correlation coefficient, or ICC, and the normalized mean absolute difference were calculated for each perimeter at each volume using established methods. Data from 9 females and 7 males without overactive bladder was analyzed. This table shows the ICCs in the top half of the table and the mean absolute difference to mean ratios in the bottom half of the table for the transverse, sagittal, and coronal perimeters at the interpolated volumes of 200, 300, and 400 milliliters. Our results showed that 5 of the 9 ICCs showed moderate or good repeatability, defined as an ICC of greater than or equal to 0.5 or 0.75 respectively. Normalized mean absolute difference to mean values of less than 4% for all 3 perimeter measurements across all volumes indicated that perimeter repeatability was consistent across multiple fills and visits. In conclusion, our study provides evidence that bladder shape diagnostics may be repeatable across multiple fills and visits. As such, there is potential for it to be a non-invasive means to improve overactive bladder phenotyping in the clinic. Our references are listed here. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact Dr. Speich or me at the email addresses listed above. Thank you.